Let me check niggas' temperatures for me.
Jazz the ass.
You just never know. You get on people saying like, I have a bar though, because he kept saying Vicky.
So I ain't want to bring up the Gilly. I ain't want to bring up AR Ab. Like, snake on this shit. Like.
Follow me on Instagram. That's ass Put it up. Let's look it up. Now let's just say it came out that his story.
Niggas that wild strong, nigga. I'm wild strong.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word, my boy?
What's poppin'? I need niggas to watch battle rap and know who people are. So when they shocked that certain people beat somebody or they got them beating somebody, that they know that the other person do be putting in work, bro.
Man, what you talking about?
You know, a lot of people was the word on the street was that Venom beat Dolla, right?
Right.
And it's like, so y'all ain't watch Venom when he was on RBE, bro. Like y'all ain't watch him cook up on
like he was on Maxed Out.
Like he was, bro.
He was literally on Maxed Out. He literally and respectfully, when I say this, he beat Chef Trez. He just beat Chef Trez this year.
So when I say people be shocked that, like, granted, Dolla is a rising star. Dolla does have it factor. You get what I'm saying? But when people be like, "Oh my gosh, like this happened," it's like, so y'all really don't like y'all watch battle rap in passing because y'all don't know the underground niggas, bro. Because Venom is really one of the ones, bro.
Venom is like one of the Midwest best unkept secrets. Like they like when we really talking about like that new class of like, you know what I'm saying, like Midwest, you know, obviously you got Fonz, the True Foes. I don't know why niggas forget that A Ward is from the Midwest and he lives
he definitely is, you know what I'm saying?
Like he's a part of that as well, but the Gorilla Monsoons, the J2s, like Venom is in that. For me, Venom's in that discussion. I like even the Eons. I think it's time for Eon to get her respect too when you start talking about some people from the Midwest.
Super for sure, and she got Kofi coming up.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about that one.
That's gonna be a crazy one. That's gonna be one of my favorite ones. But like I said, I feel like people forget what he did over there at RBE at the intake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, him and Dolla really in the same class when it comes to the whole intake process. You know what I'm saying? So even to get this battle was dope. But I get it. Dolla was the star. You know what I'm saying? Before the Fate battle, he had a debatable with the Saurus. You know, he met Fate and Fate wowed him up. You get what I'm saying?
Hard lesson learned.
And then they was like, "Yo, Venom, like he not that." And it's like, bro, he was on Max Out. How he not that if he on Max Out? Make that make sense?
No, that's a fact. And this is what I want to say. Shout out to TOS Battle League for actually completing the objective, because when you first tried to watch the battle live, it was 1-1 going into the third. And in the battle drop. And I don't know how the rest of y'all was out here doing battle rap recaps without seeing the third round of the battle. Maybe you had a bootleg on a free stream. I don't know. But I wasn't able to see it. So this was definitely a battle I had been looking forward to. Like I said, I had it 1-1 going into the third off the live watch. When I rewatched the battle, I still had it 1-1 going into the third. I had Dolla edging Venom in the first. In the second, though, I had Venom walling on Dolla. Like Dolla, yeah, your pen was still there, but
I was about to say, he was still rapping.
On him in that second round.
So I definitely agree with you. I think one thing I can't take away from Venom's first is the whole bill flips. Like we don't really address Dolla for his second half of his name. We address Dolla for Dolla. So all the bill flips was like, I hear you, but we got bill collectors for the bill flips. You get what I'm saying? Nah, Venom second though, I was like, God damn. But then, like you said, Dolla pen was still there in the second, but I'm not mad. I could give Venom that second. Now that's third though. It's the third.
The third is let me tell you how I titled this, because I ain't tell you how I titled this. Let him off the hook. Because it comes down to the third round for me. Venom, I felt like you left Dolla off the hook. I ain't gonna lie. I felt like you was floating. You had the momentum. But then when the lights cut off, you had the fire freestyle. But my man Deadass feel like it messed you up when it did because you jerseyed out that shit.
I was about to so is it because he had they know I'm black and in here they cut the lights out. You get what I'm saying?
Hold on, look.
I ain't game banging, but the GD's in here, so we in the blue. It's come on, son. What we doing? And then we had a fire round. Like, yeah, we could play this video. Go ahead. Now.
I said I'm clapping the blick. It's a blue collar. I'm a man on business, nigga. You. Dollar.
Keep going.
Oh, should be way bigger. Only believe Dollar.
Keep going.
I said.
I like this type of energy battles, though. I wish I could have been able to do something like that. You got Merlo in the background, Tati in the background, Merlo people in the background, Papa in the background.
Let's go. You home. It's getting dark.
Style
Get the money,
and
TOS.
substance
Get the money, TOS.
in the GMC.
I said I'm clapping a blick. Damn. The blue room. I said I'm clapping a blick. All the lights went off because they knew I would black in this bitch.
Hey, Merlo, real quick, Merlo, we know you from the cloth there, boy. Hey, my boy K Venom respectfully is 128. My boy, you pushing him rather hard. He almost fell into
Not even that.
Chill.
I feel like this that messed him up.
You feel like Merlo pushed him in the back, messed him up?
Yep. It's too much, bro. My man was already trying to get the wordplay together. That push, that shove. Y'all don't realize that could throw somebody off.
Fuck it, time.
Hey, and so, this is where I feel like you let him off the hook, K Venom. You got to be able to battle through that, K Venom. You've been through too much. We just talked about the platform.
So is that letting somebody? If that's letting somebody off the hook, or is that?
That's for me, yes. In this type of battle, yes, because you know what, you just battled Chef Trez and beat Chef Trez respectfully.
With no pushing, no lights coming out, no nothing. So you gotta show veteranship. My man's already was me, and then that happened. The lights go out. He got the freestyle, and then he made the crowd erupt. Merlo over here pushing him like he won 50, 160, but he really above 20. Like, bro, my man's almost flew into the camera.
Okay, so let me play this. I want to play the rebuttal, and then I want to play the end in the Dolla's third.
Shit, boy. Still was fire.
That life up him up.
I really did.
Hold it down. Make a hole for my camera crew, man. Let them get out. Open it up some, y'all. Open the circle up, man. Let them get out.
Pause.
All right.
Go.
I'm from Mississippi, right? This Chicago. Crazy how they don't know who's room. Like GD's in the building. It's only right they turned it to the blue room. It's only right. It's only right.
That's tough.
That's tough.
And then, so you have the rebuttal off of the, you know what I'm saying, the rebuttal off of the rebuttal, really rebuttaling your rebuttal to the, that's tough.
P suit, you did your big one.
Yep. And then you get to Dolla's third, and this is where I feel like K Venom let him off the hook because he shortened his third, and his third didn't end clean. And when you have someone who has the charisma of a Dolla, which I will say this, charisma is only gonna carry you so far, Dolla. When you get some of these top tiers, the charisma and shit, you're gonna run up against somebody with a bigger aura.
Let my man get comfortable.
Guess where you at, Venom?
That's where you at, Scheme, to end the round. No.
That's where you at, bitch.
Fucking wild.
Yeah. Hands folded across your big one. Your last, like, there's kind of plush in there. Huh? Could be comfy, I suppose. The last nigga to come back in a shootout was Kyle Lee Watson. Let's play a game, Venom. Let's play a game called Guess Where You At? Guess where you at, Venom? You ready? Guess where you at, Venom? Right? Like, it's kind of plush in there. Huh? Could be comfy, I suppose. A 3-piece suit. You did your big one. Your last time wearing clothes. Guess where you at, Venom?
Where you at?
Guess where you at? Right?
Where you at?
Hands folded across your chest. That must be one hell of a dream. 3 niggas on each side. Well, they made one hell of a team. Guess where you at, Venom?
Where you at?
Guess where you at?
Where you at?
Guess where you at?
And if you want to see the rest of that scheme, man, go ahead over to TOS Battle League where you know what I'm saying. You can go ahead and make a decision about who you want to battle. But for me, I got Dolla edging that because I just felt like the way he ended his third was a lot cleaner. And when you go, and when me and you talk about it, we can recite like different schemes and bars. It was Dolla. But K Venom is one of them ones, and I want to interview K Venom. And I just want to also say this: K Venom and JC just dropped on our battle platform 2 days ago.
So
did you not? We can't hear shit you saying.
You can't hear nothing I'm saying?
You can. Now you good.
I was saying the thing they said this was a goodie, but they had me thinking Dolla lost. This is why you can't listen to what everybody say. Cause I got Dolla winning.
I got Dolla first and third.
Shout out to a lot of people. Like I said, I want to give K Venom his respect. A lot of people's like, yo, who is K Venom? Like, nah, he actually fire. Like, let's go back a year, 2 years ago. He was on Max Out. Like, if he not nice, how he end up on Max Out? Put some respect on that man name. Put some respect on that man name, bro.
That's a fact. And like I said, for Dolla, once we get into these deeper waters, sir. Again,
my man still got to get comfortable. I'm gonna keep saying this until he get comfortable and he find his way. You know what I'm saying? He still got to get comfortable. So shout out Dolla, shout out K Venom, the most shortest.
Shout out Bash Money too. You know what I'm saying? I see there was a partner of the ways between Bash Money and Spills. You know, Spills, you already know you family over here. Bash Money, you already know we rock the same. So shout out to everybody on both sides of that. It sounds like they still working together in some capacity, but they are looking for management. And you know they threw my name out there. Somebody threw Showtime threw my name out there for manager. First of all, I'm not managing battle rappers.
Yo, hold on. Hey,
that's a no.
Y'all niggas is too egotistical, too.
No, sir.
Yeah, nah. I think personally, because I know what you're doing in your personal life, and I know how we have conversations on the phone, that'd be a great thing for you. You know what I'm saying?
I would need the right type of client though. Like I would need somebody really about the business that I could set up like Zoom meetings at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Like,
nah, I guess
yeah, like, I'm that type. I feel like I'm too militant to be a battle rapper's manager.
Well, what I'm saying is that you would carry somebody's career in the right way. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like you're gonna make sure that they don't get played with and pause, but they're not gonna get played with about their career. You're gonna make sure that they business get handled. So shout out to Showtime, but understanding battle rap and battle rappers, yeah, that's a sticky situation because the moment that they don't get certain shit booked or they mess up on their own, it's just like they be in their feelings. But shout out to Bash Money, you know, shout out to Spills.
Shout out TOS Battle League, man. Y'all need to go ahead and drop that Gorilla versus Capo. Drop that Gorilla versus Capo. Capo, quit trying to hide the footage. Quit trying to hide the footage, Capo.
They said that's dropping soon. So, cause Loso, speaking of Loso, real quick, Loso, you on a nice little run right now. I see you, player. But yeah, nah, shout out. They said it's gonna drop soon. So it's a movie out here. Battle rap is battle rapping. Stop paying attention to all the negative and the nonsense and the BS that's going on. It's actually good battle rap to talk about.
Because we paying attention to it too. We not about to act like we don't.
We not. I mean, we are, but we not. We just don't report it. I don't report it.
At least to watch a little bit of battle rap in between. That's all we saying, man. Shout out to my brother Deadass Talk. Shout out to each and every one of the subscribers, whether you be brand new or day one, man. Make sure you go cop that Temperature Check, Pearl, Concrete Jungles, everything in between, man. Shout out y'all. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and you know the motto. We ain't just getting started.
We're here, motherfucker. The way we temperature check that, never hear your that ass talk.
Shout out TOS.